Hi everyone, my name is Abel Grey Kantoma. I'm from Greatest Card Design Concept. This is actually my WhatsApp contact. We have covered all of these softwares on our YouTube channel, and then all of these are very much available on our Telegram platform, where we guide you on how to install them. We'll give you the software. We'll train you for 40 days. Okay, you can DM me, or you can actually chat me up on WhatsApp. Okay, or you can call me rather. Sorry. And then for more inquiry on our tutorial, today I'll be taking you further into the modeling of etabs. Okay, in etabs we are going to be doing modeling. We have covered how to define your materials, your sections, your properties. Okay, all of that in the previous episode of this training on etabs. Okay, etabs19. Right now we are going to be inserting our columns. Okay, I'm going to right click and click on add and modify. I'll modify this. You can see here we have our base, we have our story 1, we have our story 2. Our base it's at 0. I'm going to name this my ground floor. Okay, so it's going to be my ground floor level. Okay, and then I'll name this my first floor. Okay, good, because etabs actually name your ground floor to be story 1, and then your first floor to be story 2. Okay, and then this is at height of 3 meters. Okay, the elevation here is 3 meters, the elevation here is at 6 meters, so 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, master story none. I'm going to when we go further into the training of on this particular video, you're going to see how I'm going to use the master story, and all of this I'll be explaining this as we go further into the training. Make sure you stay to the end of this video. I'll click here and I'll click on add story, and I'll keep existing story height. Okay, I'm going to make this 1.5 meter. Okay, and then I'm going to make it above my base. Okay, and then this is the name. I'm going to make it plinth. I'll name it plinth. Okay, okay, so I'm going to make ground floor to be master story. Okay, I'll come back to that. I will explain that later in this video. Okay, so if I come to my quick draw beam / column, these are for beams. Mind you, you must take note of this. Look at, we are at first floor, which is our the suspended, which is the story at the top. So I'm going to make this come down to my ground floor. So I'm at my ground floor level. You can see here down here below the right hand side, you can see here written 1 story. I'm going to switch this to all stories, so whatever column I draw here will actually reflect at all the levels. Okay, so I'll use my quick draw column. So I can actually, now you can see here it's showing me that it's a steel column that is here. So from my property here, I'll click down here and I'm going to choose sorry, I did not create that of I created that of column, but I think I forgot, I did not save that part. But no problem, I can still come back here and then add new property, and I'll click here. Okay, and I'll make this column. Okay, so I'll make it 230 by 230. Okay, and then I'll specify the dimension here. Okay, so you can see it's reflecting here from this diagram here. So I'll click on OK. So here you can see now that okay, so I'll click on OK, I'll come back here and I'll switch to column 230 by 230, and then sorry, let me go back to my define section properties frame. Let me modify this. I hope you can see the material here. I'll switch it to 20/25. That is the characteristic strength of my concrete, because I'm actually using the Euro code, which is very much similar with that of your British standard. I explained that in my tutorial on prota structure vividly. So right now I'm going to, so let me be sure I'm clicking at that. So I will highlight. I can highlight, I can decide to pick each of these points and then place my column, or in order to make this faster, I can just actually highlight on all of these, and then it will pick at the intersection of this axis, and then it will place my columns. I can decide to delete any of those columns at any point that I don't want. Now you can see that my columns has been drawn from the base down to my first floor level. Okay, but in drawing my beams, my plinth beam and my ground floor beam, I'm going to be using the same beam, which is the ground floor is the same thing as my suspended floor beam, okay, which is actually going to be at this level, at this story. Okay, my plinth is at this story, okay, and then this is my base. Okay, so I'm going to make that similar. I can just deselect this. I'll right click and I'll go to add/modify, and I'll come to modify here, and I'll make my ground floor master story, that is yes. And then on my plinth, I'm going to make it similar. You can see similar to ground floor, and then I'll click on OK, and I'll click on OK here, and I'm actually at my ground floor level. So I'll have to switch this to similar story. So when I draw my beams, it's going to actually reflect on my plinth beam as well, on my plinth level. Okay, so if I come to my quick draw beam / column, okay, I'll highlight all of this, and then sorry, before then I'll have to switch this here to F beam 230 by 450, and then I will highlight this. Okay, you can see that the beam is now reflected at my plinth level and also at my ground floor level. Okay, so I will switch this now to my first floor. Now you can see there are no beams at my first floor, so here I'll switch this to 1 story, and then I'll come down here and I'll switch this to my roof beam. Okay, if I click here and then if I highlight on all of this, now you can see my roof beams are now actually on this level. If you love what you're seeing, make sure you like this video and then give it a thumbs up. Okay, subscribe to this channel is 100% free. Click on the bell icon so as to always get a notification whenever I post videos. I post videos like this on a weekly, sometimes on a daily, so as to encourage as many that wants to have a deeper insight on design. Okay, make sure that you stay safe and make sure